Welcome to this week's forecast, and it is in regards to opportunities that are coming your way, what obstacles may be in your way, and the opportunities. Yeah. Welcome if this is your first time, and I am Sue Pickering, Soul Works by Sue Pickering, and I am an Angelic Reiki Master Teacher, a psychic reader, as well as a soul coach. And thank you for being here. And if you are not new, welcome back. And I am grateful for all of your support. So we have 3 piles, pile 1, pile 2, and pile 3. And I'll give you a moment. This here is amethyst, pile 1. Pile 2 is selenite. That's a heart. And pile 3 is Auralite 23. This is a beautiful, beautiful crystal. It has beautiful properties. It's very, very powerful crystal. Okay, I'll give you a moment to choose. Welcome, pile 1. Side. Okay. Intuition and manifestation. Okay. So what I'm getting is for opportunities to actually come across your path, it's important that you are paying attention to your intuition in where it's leading you. Opportunities won't come across your path unless you are paying attention and you are going down the path that you're supposed to be going down. You are doing the things that Spirit is guiding you to do, and making sure that you're really, really listening to the guidance and what your intuition is telling you. Or if you don't, then there'll be opportunities that will be missed, okay? And right now, for these opportunities to come through for you, it's I'm seeing schooling, I'm seeing learning, I'm seeing, it doesn't necessarily mean for you to learn and grow is to go back to school, to university. For some of you, it will absolutely mean for you to go to university to have new opportunities come across your path. But also any kind of learning for you to move into a new area of your life, okay? New career, okay? Could not necessarily be just career, but it could also mean relationship-wise, any kind of opportunity that can come across your path. It's really hard when it's a collective reading to hone in on one area. So whatever resonates with you. Okay. So, okay. Okay. Empowerment and lighten the load. Okay. For some of you, you put these pressures on yourself. You feel that you need to do things a certain way or have things, just the way you want them to be for opportunities to come into your life, to follow through and to do things. But it's time now to let go of that load. It's time now to allow things to just happen rather than, trying to be in that control and have, things, the outcome come the way you want them to, the way you want it to, okay? It's time to just lighten that load, let go of it, allow things to start to happen for you without having to have the control, okay? So where are you not seeing your power? Where are you not feeling like to control a situation and have things happen the way you want them to do, and put all this weight on your shoulders that it has to be done a certain way by a certain time with a certain outcome? Where do you feel like you're not you're not worthy? Where do you feel that you don't have enough? So you overcompensate with having to control it and be, have things a certain way. Okay. It's something within yourself. You're trying to justify things. You're trying to have a reason why it has to be a certain way, because it shows you, it makes you feel, it doesn't show you, it makes you feel that things are going to be better if you take control. Okay. And not, and you're not seeing all that you are, you're not seeing all that you're capable of in that, in a huge way, in a deep way. Okay. Some of you, um it's time for you to use your voice. Some of you are not using your voice. Some of you are just allowing things just to be the way they are, and not standing in your own power. Because do you not stand up because you might feel that you might fail? Do you not stand up because you're worried about what people might think of you? Do you not, like, there's so many reasons why we don't use our voice and stand up to who we are in any situation. Okay. Whoa, whole bunch flew out. Okay, let's see what we got here. Okay, yeah, okay, for opportunities. Get clear on what you want. Get clear on, what is your passion? I have found a lot of people don't have a passion. It surprised me when I went on my psychic tour that so many people were looking what their purpose is. We definitely need to be moving forward in life with our purpose in all that we do. And when we don't have a purpose and we don't feel fulfilled, there's just something missing in our lives. Okay. But right now, this is showing me for you to really get creative and think outside the box, and empower yourself in who you are and what you are capable of. And you'll notice that the load will lighten. And for some of you, again, it's going back to school, finding that creative edge for you. Okay. And really manifesting what you really desire. Oh wow, throat chakra or throat portal is opening up. So yeah, this is about you opening or speaking your truth. This is about you, using your voice and to move forward with the opportunities that are coming across your path. Okay. It's not a time to suppress. It's time for you to really step into who you are and what you stand for, and following those passions, or following, the path that's going to bring you the most abundance. Okay. Okay. So for some of you, there's some forgiveness that needs to happen. And for some of you, it's definitely for yourself, and some for other people. Okay. It's it so when we want to have control, this is what's coming through. When we want to have control of situations, where is there something from your past that you didn't have control of, and now you want to have the control now, because you are able to, you use that to make you feel empowered, to make you feel like you got it all together. Okay. There's something deep down inside yourself that there's some forgiveness that you need to give yourself or someone else. For some of you, I'm here, I keep hearing the word perfectionism, that we have to have things perfect. We have to have things the way we think they need to be, which would be perfect in your way, right? Perfectionism is great in some cases. Okay, just like with anything, right? If you are a perfectionist, that just means you do everything with all of your abilities. Oh, sorry. There's someone releasing some in their throat. And what's holding you back. So there's some release there. But um being a perfectionist means you just do everything to your best of ability, and you take pride in that, and never make it a fault. Sometimes we tend to create and think it's a fault in our life if someone says, oh, you have to have everything perfect all the time. Don't take that as a fault of yours. Okay, it is how you are. But with that being said, there is a time when you need to allow things to unfold how they are intended to work in your favor. So these opportunities that are coming across your path, really pay attention to whether you're trying to control it or whether you are allowing the opportunities to come to you. Okay, you have to, I believe in, you have to work to have things happen for you and create your life. I don't feel that anything just falls on our laps, but we can also be working and co-creating with the universe in what in what is good for us on our path. Okay, and finding those opportunities. Okay, meditation and stillness. I'm getting with this card that some of you are not putting in all the effort. And actually, I was just kind of talking about that, right? Things are not going to just fall on your plate. I'm seeing that you need to use your magic touch. You need to put all the effort in from on your end, okay? And meeting the universe halfway and co-creating with them. I'm also getting for some of you to heighten your intuitive abilities. Heighten what's coming in from the universe, rise in your vibration, really making that connection to source. Okay, that is really coming through really strong here, is having that connection. I'm also seeing that it's like they're showing me walking into a cave. So walking into the darkness and there, yeah, okay, thank you. Walking into the darkness and not having control of what you see, where you're going, and just going in the dark. Okay, that can be really, really hard, but it's a good test for someone that is, wants to have things work how they want them to work. Okay, so really, really, taking a step without knowing where you're going, okay, is a big part of having these opportunities come across your path and stepping into new opportunities. Okay, yeah, the courage to step into life. Most definitely, it's time to really step in. It's time to go in blind. They're showing me for you to go in blind. And if you want change, you have to make the change. If we keep doing the same thing repetitively and want a different result, it just doesn't happen. We have to change. We have to go in sometimes blindly. And they're showing me that this is a path, this next opportunity for you. The path is going to really open up who you are. It's going to really show who you are. You're going to be able to be, showcase your abilities is what they're showing me. So it's like you are going to be able to open yourself up and really, really let yourself shine. Let yourself really, really be who you need to be, and standing in your power. Okay. And this is about you following truth. I keep hearing the word truth, your truth. So standing in your truth, okay? Being empowered by who you are, the way you are, with no shame in that, okay? Diving into a task. Yeah, definitely. Wow, someone is really doing a lot of sorry, I'm clearing right now. There's someone that has a needs a lot of clearing away, whether that's from the forgiveness or whatever it is. It's really pulling me to clear, to help clear. Okay. Sorry for the pause. Um, yeah, it's time to really dive into it. And it's like, you know, how the ocean, you go down into the ocean, and the deeper you go, the darker it is, and you can't see. And you know that the calmness is under there. It's just you can't see where you're going, right? So making sure that you know, it's okay to jump in. It's okay to not have the answers. It's okay to go in blind. And that's what they're showing me. They're showing me for you to showcase yourself. They're showing me for you to use your magic. And it's like you have the abilities to do that. Okay. You have to open up your throat chakra. You have to open up your creativity and step into that. But you also, when we're in the dark, this is what they're showing me. When you're in the dark, if you cannot see, how do you know where to go? You have to follow your intuition. You have to follow that guidance, that internal guidance that is going to say, you know, keep walking or wait, turn right or turn left. You have to be able to trust. And for this new opportunity, this is about you. The whole picture of this is about you opening up your intuitive abilities in a heightened way. Okay. And it's really, really in the outcome of that is for you to really, really see your abilities in listening to your intuition. Sometimes we don't listen. I can say for myself, I've been in situations when I don't listen to my intuitive abilities and I get burnt. And I'm just trudging ahead. I'm not really slowing down to see the bigger picture. I'm just going, and this is what I need to do, and I'm not listening. And sometimes when we're on that path, something has to happen for the lesson. And I can honestly say every single time that that's happened to me, there has been something really profound um, in me that comes out in my spiritual abilities, in my psychic abilities, in my intuitive abilities. It really, really comes out because you get to that space where you can trust it even deeper and you can listen in a deeper, more profound way. Okay. So really, this is about you stepping into your intuition, really, really following that, going deeper. Okay. And on this path, these new opportunities that are coming your way. Okay. Whoa. Okay. Oops, I had a pile. Okay, so happy, happy. I love that. So when we can really be in tune and really be connected, that is where we will find the happiness. That is the outcome of that. It is the joy, the happiness, all of it. And right now you're between worlds. Right now you're you know, you're half in and you're half out because you're scared to walk into the dark. You're scared to move forward and let go of the control because you can't keep holding on and wanting the outcome that you would receive if you went into the dark. It's like sometimes we have a hard time. We just want to get to the end where, you know, instead of doing all the work, instead of, you know, doing all the hard, deep spiritual work, finding ourselves, and we just want to we want to take the easy road. And sadly, when we take the easy road, we end up in another lesson. So it's important for you to, you know, have grace for yourself, but really step from into what's happening now and really jumping in and diving deep and you know, just getting to the next phase and allowing it to be what it needs to be without having to have control and be, you know, halfway in, halfway out. Okay. Okay. What else? Keep your dreams alive. Okay. Definitely growth, of course, right? I am seeing that, in for you to manifest and really step into your intuitive abilities, you have to really listen, okay? And you have to really, if you want this dream of, moving forward of this new opportunity, or if you want, an opportunity to recognize an opportunity, you have to keep your dream alive. You have to be in awareness to see what is in front of you. There's always, sometimes we don't realize one single decision that has nothing to do with what we dream of. We make that decision and it leads you to meet someone else, and it leads you to, a class, or it leads you to, just different things. And then all of a sudden you look back a year later and you go, wow, if I would have never made this one decision, I would not be here today, and I would not be, moving into my dreams, and I would not be using my intuition as deep as what I do now. I can honestly say, for me, that is a big reason why I'm here today, is because I made one decision. And that was to create an oracle deck, and it led me to different people, and it led me down a different path, ones that I would never ever have thought, right? And when we let go of that control, we allow the universe to co-create with us. We allow, things to unfold, even when we don't know what the outcome's going to be, even when we don't, have all the answers, and we just go in blindly. And on the other side of that is absolute beautiful manifesting that can happen, and all those good things. So yeah, like, it's time to just really allow yourself to not have to be in so much control, and really, really trusting your intuition and what it's telling you, okay? And really stepping into, forgiveness, and letting yourself shine even when you don't feel empowered, okay? And yeah, it's the other side of it is the happiness, the joy, the love, just fulfillment is the word that's coming in, okay? And yeah, just keep going, and the opportunities will come across, as long as you are listening to your intuition in the right opportunities that are going to bring you down the path that you so desire. I hope you have a beautiful, beautiful day. Please like, share, and subscribe. I love hearing comments on how you feel and if it resonates. And I hope you have a beautiful, beautiful day. Much love and light. Welcome, pile 2, if you chose the selenite heart. Okay. Okay. So what I'm getting, is there some opportunity that has come for some of you, or some that it will come, and you're going to be back and forth? You're going to be indecisive. But what your guides are telling me is, what are your intentions? What are you desiring? What is it that you want? Okay. If we don't have any intention on, what we desire or what we want from life, it's really hard to step forward. We tend to go back and forth and be indecisive, okay? Okay. So where do you feel like right now? What I'm getting is, for some of you, you don't feel you're worthy. And why is it that you don't feel worthy? Why do you feel like things are not going to be abundant? So you leave an opportunity, you don't jump into an opportunity because you're scared that it's not going to work out. When if you really connect and really put your whole heart in it, and really listen to your intuition, really listen to what is what is guiding you, what is pulling you, and what intention you have, then it's so important to trust and know that you are worthy. Things can work out, okay? But if we self-sabotage, we just, we don't go full all in, then we're self-sabotaging. We're stopping ourselves from creating. We like uh, if we're scared it's not going to work, then it's not going to work. But to step into something wholeheartedly, or to not step in it at all will mean it won't work, right? um for some of you, I'm hearing that you need to go listen to pile one, for some of you, because a lot has to do with intuition. So following your guidance, following that intuitive guidance within yourself, okay? Hey, getting clear on what you want and what you desire. So really getting clear, like if you're back and forth, you're not clear, right? You need to step back, listen to your higher self, and really, really get out of our head. For some of you, you're really in your head, you're processing, you're thinking. And when we're thinking, we're not listening to our abilities, we're not following our path. We are just processing over and over and over again, okay? And it's like a hamster wheel that you can't get off the track. It's nearly impossible to do that, because we're our ego keeps playing stories in our head over and over, okay? And be gentle with yourself, okay? Taking time to really, really connect, taking time to really be gentle with yourself, because sometimes we just put pressure on ourselves, and it's really hard for us to have grace for ourselves, because we have this outcome and what we think things should be or should have been, and then we get in our head some more. So be gentle with yourself, okay? Yeah, be kind and gentle with yourself. And I'm feeling that there's going to be there's some guides that are helping you to clear away. There's a few things on your path that are stopping you, whether that's emotionally, physically, mentally. um your guides are working with you to clear that path, okay? And this is about for you to remember who you are. Remember all of your abilities and what you can do, and coming back to self. And again, I'm hearing gentleness. I'm hearing you know ease for yourself, and no and for some of you, you really judge yourself for the way things should be, or the way things you want things to be for you, but they just haven't happened, because you're back and forth and you're not fully in, and you're in your head, and you're not clear. And once we can be, step back and get clarity on what it is what our heart wants, not what we think we want, then that's when the magic starts to happen for us, okay? um Yes, there is going to be a door opening for you, okay? And really use your intuition and stepping through the door, okay? Making sure that it's the right door, of course, but I'm seeing this door, that this new opportunity coming to you is going to be good. It's going to be they're showing me it's going to be golden, okay? Really, really stepping into that, stepping into, the opportunity that awaits you. Yeah, there's definitely a door opening for you, okay? Yeah. And they're also showing me for you to enjoy and have fun, okay? Not to be so serious, and have some laughter, okay? Sorry, I had to have a drink. A tickle in my throat. Yeah, again, they're showing me new beginnings. They're showing me for you to enjoy and have some laughter and just embrace the day, embrace a moment, even if it's for just a short time, okay? And just find the laughter. Okay. And making sure that you're balanced, making sure that you are, stepping into your feminine side. Sometimes we tend to be more masculine or more feminine. Making sure that you pamper yourself once in a while. Make sure that you are really stepping into your feminine side. Okay. Okay. So this new opportunity that is coming across for you, you hold the key to step into it. You hold the key to your happiness. You hold the key to whether it's, I guess it could be love, but what I'm seeing is this next opportunity for some of you, it's going to be career, okay? And it's going to be, as long as you are all in and you understand that you're worthy and you're following your heart and you're opening the door, okay, to this new beginning. I am feeling that this is going to be a standstill path for you, meaning it's a career that you will be able to, be in for the rest of your life. If it's a career, if this opportunity is career, okay? If it's a relationship, it's going to be a big heartfelt relationship that is going to be there for life. Okay, whether that's friendships for life, whether that's, you're stepping into, if it's health, you're really stepping into your health, and it's going to honor you as long as you honor it for life. Okay, whatever this opportunity that is coming for you is going to be standstill. Okay. But you hold the key to that, okay? You get to decide whether to step in the door, and you have to make sure that you're making the right choice. And once you're in, you have to stay in. You can't be in and out, or it's not going to work, okay? This is going to give you a lot of security that you've been looking for, this new opportunity. I'm seeing that the universe is obviously going to provide for you, but there's some luck and some synchronicities that are going to come across your path to bring you all of the security that you have been seeking, okay? Whether that's in relationship or career, whatever that is for you, okay? Everyone is different, and it's hard for me to pinpoint one way when there's so many I'm reading for, okay? Yeah, definitely fulfillment. Definite, but stepping in through the door, like I said, you hold the key, and what they're showing me is you are going to be planting the seed. You get to choose the seed, and you get to choose, how you water your garden and how you really take care of this opportunity, okay? And as long as you are, doing what you need to do for the opportunity, it will be absolute abundant, okay? Okay. Yeah, they're showing me for you to enjoy and act like a child when at times, and just, forget everything every once in a while and just enjoy a moment, okay? And really, really don't look too far ahead, okay? This card was upside down in the deck, so I had to pull it. So what they're showing me is this new opportunity that's coming. It's a new beginning. It's a rebirth for you. So it's absolutely something that's new. But what they're showing me is you need to look at it differently than what you have in the past, okay? And it's like, for some of you, it's like you've been through the door, but you felt that it hasn't worked. But they're saying walk through the door again and look at it from a different approach. So it's like going down the path, but seeing the path differently this time, or, changing little bits and pieces on the path that is going to make it successful. And I'm feeling like a flow, like it's going to start flowing. And instead of like the uphill climb, it's going to be going downward. So it's easier, right? It's so much easier to walk down a hill than up a hill, right? So really paying attention to that. Yeah, and they're showing me for you to plant the seeds, okay? What else? Okay. And pause when you need to pause. Like that's just so important, because if we're not pausing, we're not stopping to really feel what is next, okay? It's like if we don't pause, we're going to continue processing everything through our head, and we're going to keep, moving things, getting stuck in our head, and not really moving in the direction that we're supposed to be, because we're just, we're on a bicycle, and we're not going anywhere. The wheels are just spinning, and they're not really doing anything. But again, they're showing me there's some guides that are clearing the path for you. There's some guides that are really helping you out to clear those paths for you to, have the fulfillment that you want. But you have to be clear. They're telling me again, make sure you have clarity on what you want. And, none of this back and forth. It doesn't create anything for you. It just keeps you stagnant. It keeps you between worlds. That was on pile number 1. So a lot of this pile 1 and pile 2 are quite a bit have the same kind of message. So you might want to, like I said, go listen to pile 1. Okay. Yeah. Making sure that you take the time to pause when you need to pause, and really, really allowing yourself to sparkle and what is it that you want, get clear on that. Okay. I hope you enjoyed this. I love hearing comments. Please like, share, and subscribe. And thank you for following me and giving me the opportunity to continue to read for you. If you are a person that's been here since I've started, and yeah, if you're new, I welcome you, and I hope it resonated, and thank you for being here. Have a beautiful, beautiful day. Much love and light. Welcome, pile 3, if you chose Aura Light. Get started. Okay. I'm going to get another card for some more clarity. Okay, so for opportunity, what I'm feeling for you is you're seeking passion, you're seeking clarity on what it is that the opportunities that come across you come across your path. You're just uncertain about. It's just like you're questioning it. And it's like, oh, I don't know, because is it really what I love? Will I love this? Will I be fulfilled doing this? And we tend to look for fulfillment outside of ourselves. Okay, we tend to not see what is within us, and if we can't go deep within ourselves and find those little things that are creative, or are, that kind of gives us that spark. It's really hard for us to go into an opportunity that comes across our path if we're uncertain whether it will light us up or not. Okay. Yeah, it's really time for you to look within yourself and see what it is that you're seeking for these opportunities, because if we're uncertain, an opportunity can come across our path and it's the right one, but we're uncertain of what we truly love or want to do. So it's really hard to really know whether it's the path we should take this opportunity. Okay, because we're just uncertain in what we want, so we won't step into anything. Okay. Okay. Let's see what else here. Yeah. Okay. This is about you discovering who you are. Okay. This is about discovering what makes you shine, what makes you spark? What's the spark within yourself? What makes your heart sparkle and shine? For some of you, you're looking for opportunities or relationships with a partner, but you're uncertain of what you want. Okay. It's like, I want a relationship. I want a partner. Yeah, I just want the happy life. But you're not certain on what exactly you want. Do you want someone that is, takes care of you? Or are you looking for someone that is going to fulfill you? Are you looking for someone that can, um, make you feel better? When we're searching for something that we should have within ourselves, that there's something missing in our life if we're searching for that. Okay. But it's all found within, it's all within ourselves. It's all what we see within ourselves. And if we're searching outside of us, like for what's that perfect job, you don't even know what it is, because you don't know who you are. You don't know what makes you tick. You don't know, what is fulfilling for you. So how can we find it outside of us? When an opportunity comes across our path, we're not going to find it until we find it within ourselves. Okay. So it's really important right now to really go within and discover who you are, and what it is that you truly want in a partnership. What is it you truly want in a career, in everyday life? What is it that you want? And ask yourself, is this, am I seeking this to fulfill me, or am I seeking it because it allows me to be creative? It allows me to be my authentic self. It allows me to, really see who I am, and really not stepping into something to try and find that fulfillment for that meaning that someone else is going to fulfill us, rather than us discovering who we are and fulfilling ourselves with, the beautiful person we are, or the talented person we are, or whatever that is with you, like within yourself. Okay. It's really about this pile 3 is about going within, discovering who you are, and going outward from there, in relationship, in career, whatever that is. Okay. Yeah. And it's like, there's pieces. So what they're showing me is there's pieces of you that you haven't discovered yet. There's pieces of you that's there, and it's like, you take a look inside and you're like, oh, maybe that's not me. That's not who I am. I'm not going down that path. Then you find another piece and it's just like, oh, well, this piece is, you know, allows me to be happy. So I'm going to keep this piece and I'm going to work with it, and I'm going to find that happiness within myself, so then I can surround myself with people that continue to allow me to be happy. Okay. So friends are very important for you, for pile 3, in helping you discover who you are. Okay. And this is about you finding yourself, discovery and finding. This is just, it's very prominent in this reading. Really coming back to who you are, coming back to, discovering what makes you happy, not someone makes you happy or something makes you happy. It's, really for you to go deep within yourself. And it's hard it's hard work to go deep and find these things and discover these things about ourselves, unless we take time to be alone, unless we take time to really, really listen to our, our guides, our intuitive abilities. And also about letting go. Absolutely. We have to let go of what we think people like. We have to let go of the fact that we think that if I find a partner or a career that um, is going to make me happy, I'll just be happy. It's about you going within, letting go of the things that don't serve you, so you can find the happiness within, and then find the partner or the career or whatever it is that this is about for you, okay? And really going and letting go of those things and really filling yourself up, finding who you are, discovering who you are, all those little pieces within yourself, and really being fulfilled and loving yourself from the inside out. And that's where you will discover more of how life can be for you, okay? And more of more fulfilled life from the inside rather than looking externally for it, okay? Remembering who you are. This is very, very prominent, okay? And having compassion for you in this process, because it isn't hard to discover who you are, or it isn't easy to discover who you are. It is very hard. It is very hard to get rid of the limited uh, the limitations we put on ourselves, the things that people have put on us growing up, that you should be a certain way. And it kind of pulls us out of who we are. That's why we struggle. That's why we have to come back to who we are. We have to go look within and discover, right? Is because we've had these limited beliefs put on us, or these, these things that are put on us that change who we are, changes our thought process. Changes our thought process, changes, how we think, all of it, right? And it's about you discovering more of who you are and really stepping into that, and stepping into these opportunities that are going to come your way, that are going to allow you to see yourself, or allow you to, first you see yourself, and then the opportunity is going to be there for you to just really, really step into, and you can see it in a totally different way than what you have before, because you're more of who you are. You're more authentic. Yeah. Okay. And they're also showing me you can fly, you can soar, and don't underestimate all of your abilities. Once you start going inward, we get to that space. It's difficult, but then we finally have a breakthrough, and we can see and understand that things things will work out as long as we're following our own heart and our own soul, and what it seeks and what we need out of life, okay? Yeah, new life. This is about you waking up and rising up and ascending, and really going within and seeing yourself from within, okay? And yeah, exchanging gifts. So yeah, the more that you okay. So the more work you do on yourself, the more gifts you receive um within yourself. Does that make sense? I hope. It's like the deeper you go, the more letting go you do, the more you see yourself in love and light, the more you see your abilities, the more you discover, the more gifts you have, the more gifts that the universe will provide for you, like happiness. You'll find more gratitude, you'll find more love, and it'll be a sustaining love, because if you love yourself from a deep level, then anything external doesn't really matter. But when you find that other love, it's going to be deeper, because it's like you're not looking for something in that other person that you can't find within yourself, that you hold on to. Sometimes if we don't have the love for ourselves, we hold on to things, and it's like a tight grip, and where it's just like you're in quicksand, and you hold the rope, and you for dear life you don't let go, right? So this is about you really, really not having to hold that rope, and see all that you are, and all your abilities, and all that can come. And the opportunities will come across your path, the opportunities of a deeper love, the opportunities of a career that is going to light you up, and allow that spark to shine, and create that beautiful world that you're seeking. I hope this made sense, and I would love to hear in the comments how you feel. And I am grateful for you following along. If this is your first time, thank you for being here and continuing. And those that are here on an ongoing basis, I am so grateful. Thank you. And thank you for continuing on in listening, and tapping into all that you are through these readings. I hope you have a beautiful, beautiful day. Much love and light.